It looks like Joe Budden is back to being messy AF because he just got into it with Cardi B. He came for her unprovoked and tried to insult her for no reason at all. Joe is known for coming after rappers who are doing their thing in the industry, and he has been accused many times of being a hater. He tried to do that with Cardi B, but he quickly learned that she is not the one to be played with like that because she read him for filth and dragged him on Twitter for trying to be messy with her. Joe Budden might have met his match with Cardi because she is not about to let him get away with bad behavior. For those who don't know how he moves, Joe Budden is known for coming after artists unprovoked, especially female rappers. Sure, he goes after male rappers once in a while, but he quickly backs down because he knows he doesn't want that smoke. Drake is one of the few male rappers that Joe has gone against, and it all happened when Drake dropped his album For All the Dogs, and Joe had nothing nice to say.
I miss the Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little I don't give a about you and Kai Cenat. That's going to sound like hate.
It is.
It's not hate.
It's not hate. It is. It's not hate.
Go find some your age. Hang out with them. Get some of that sauce.
That's not what keeps you. No, that's not what keeps you popping.
Kids.
That's not what keep you popping. And if that's the game he playing, I gotta play this game.
All the older streaming music and buying it, Joe. No,
dog. All that
old school all day.
Y'all saying for me applies to the field. I have long before called this golden child. Different set of rules apply.
Correct.
He's him. He is not one of them that y'all telling me about. I don't hold him there.
Dog, this album is going to be the most streamed album in Spotify history. Why?
When you that,
even if it ain't good.
When you that type of golden, you got the glow. You feel it when you got that glow. When you that, you ain't walking in with the glow.
The criticism isn't the issue. The issue is that he always given hater vibes when he's talking about the artist. Drake slammed him saying, "You have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you're doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills." For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check. He continued, "This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We knew you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to, it's because it wasn't working for you. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact I did and continued to do everything he wanted to do for himself." Don't even get me started on how he piled on Megan Thee Stallion during the whole situation with Tory Lanez. There was a time lapse of about 2 to 3 years between the shooting and when the case went to trial. And y'all, Megan got a lot of hate over this because a lot of people accused her of lying about getting shot. There was a lot of talk about how she was trying to bring a black brother down. You know how it goes. For some reason, Joe was salty about this and he accused Megan of lying. He also went on his podcast and claimed that he had seen a video of the shooting that the public hadn't seen, and he claimed that the video clearly showed Megan being shot by someone else.
The industry say they seen the tape. I'm not one of them people, but you know it's a tape.
If there is a tape,
there has to be.
No, there is a tape. Don't even say if. We're gonna say if we see it. Be on the safe side. If there is a tape, and let's just say, because I don't know,
the cops seen the tape.
This guy's innocent. From for you to drag him like that for 2 years and make him lose income, potentially go to jail, etc., 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 that is disgusting.
Well, if that tape truly exists, Joe is the only person who has seen it because it was never brought up in the trial. In fact, Joe is the only person who ever spoke of this mythical tape. And considering how much hate Megan got from celebs, I think we can all agree that someone would have leaked the video. But that was not the only time that Joe came for Megan, because there was another time he came for her unprovoked, claiming that she was not a superstar.
You cannot be, I'm telling you what I think. You're not a superstar if you can't sell an album, yo. Okay. What the fuck are you talking about right now?
You can think that.
Well, if that's the case, then we throwing Meg in there like Ish said. Because what stops her from being a superstar if we taking out sales? She ain't sold got every brand deal in the world, but also has all the backing from mad different people. She got a lot going on. Griselda, pardon me, it's going to happen when you not a superstar, because that's the game today.
Games change and evolve, man. I hate to be the one to tell you. It ain't going to stay the same way it was years ago.
You're right, but it ain't there now. You still got to know how to sell a album. When Adele come out, you got to move. When Nick come out, you got to move.
Which is why I said to be in that, you got to be a pop star.
No, when a superstar comes out, you rest of you mortal mere minion have to move. Nobody does that for Lil Nas X. Nobody does that for the 7 Meg Thee Stallion releases that dropped over the past 2 years. What are we saying?
Oh, and y'all remember when Ari Lennox threatened to sue him over some concerning allegations?
Y'all, I don't know what Joe Budden's obsession is with me, but what I will say is that somebody needs to tell him to stop touching them dogs. Can y'all let him know that? Tell him to stop touching them dogs. Because I don't understand why he's so obsessed. Like, why are you so obsessed? And why was you touching them dogs? Like, you're weird. He's weird and he's gross. He has smoke mouth. He's disgusting. And he's a failure, like Drake said. Like, everything I do, there's a million people to talk about in life. Like, I can never just express what's going on with me without him coming from behind, I don't know, the trash, the landfill that he lives in to say something. He always has to say something. And I don't know why. I do not know why. He's disgusting, and I know his breath stinks. I know in my heart his breath stinks. So I don't know what it is or what it will take to, like, maybe I have to sue him. Is that what I have to do? Like, get on my Cardi B and, like, really just spin the bread to shut his smoke mouth up because he's disgusting and he's a lame to sit here. This man has never, ever in his life validated the truth. He just loves to oppose everybody. He loves to oppose everybody, especially women, because who hurt him? I do not know. What woman hurt him? I don't know. He'll never acknowledge the truth. I can't ever just talk to my people without him just being psychotic. I should literally just drop fucking K to sue him. I really should. Just because. So yeah, Joe Budden isn't exactly an upstanding guy when it comes to women in the industry, and he tried to pull the same move with Cardi when he started talking about her album, essentially calling her a one-hit wonder.
Big Rob on Friday.
Saw that.
That's gonna be crazy, but that's what Cardi's about to be now. Just a single artist. You're not getting none of that shit.
You was right too.
About what?
About Atlantic wanting to put out an album. You was right. See, you be right sometimes about them wanting to put out an album. We don't care about none of that shit.
I ain't spoken to nobody at Atlantic. I'm just be on a hunch. So you done went and got some information from somewhere. I'm sure somebody involved wants Cardi to put out an album.
What?
Yeah, of course they do.
I'm sure Offset wants Cardi to put out an album. Hey, fellas out there, boyfriends, y'all know that feeling, right? When you want your job, you in the house, your bitch just won't leave. She just in there on top of you, on top of everything, not giving you space.
Let's cuddle. No.
Yeah, no, get off my arm. My arm sleep. Move. Go. Ain't you got an album to do? Don't you got a single?
You got a tour.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
Give me some real elbow room.
But Cardi wasn't about to take this BS from him, and she dragged him on Twitter Spaces.
I don't understand why I keep getting her by this man. You want to interview or something? You want to hear my album so bad? If you want to hear my album so bad, you could pull up to my studio session. You could pull up. But I'm really sick and tired of you keeping my name in my name in your mouth, and then you acting like you keeping it there because you really want a project from me. No, you want to tear my project down like you tear down every of my single, like you tear down my single, you tear down my personal life, you tear down everything I do. So it's not coming from a genuine place. It's not coming from a genuine place. So you need to stop that. Leave me the alone, bro. Leave me alone. What is it that you want from me? What is it you want from me? Because you're not gonna lie, say here, I just want the album. I just want the this. No, you talk about every single I do. You compare old to me. You compare new to me. You compare every single to me. You don't compare new to new. You compare. Everybody Everybody has to beat Cardi B, a new or old bitch. But it's Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. If I suck so much to you, if I'm such a lazy artist, why the my name? Why the Belcalis is coming in your mouth? Belcalis, 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 Belcalis. Belcalis. All the time. Like, leave me the alone, nigga. And I don't even be addressing you. I be ignoring you. Everything. You tried me in December when you said that I did that with my for publicity. You tried me. You really tried me. And then you keep trying me. And keep trying me and keep trying me. And then you keep lying on me. You don't know nobody that's in my team. I have a very...
People have mixed feelings about this, but Cardi stood her ground and retweeted this post that said, Cardi is 100% in the right for standing up for herself against Joe Budden. He's been downplaying her artistry and questioning her work ethic for years now, even creating nonsense comparisons with every other rap girl. The treatment and the expectation around Cardi always different. Well, fans have different opinions on this, and they commented, nothing Joe Budden said was wrong. It's a little odd Cardi been in the game 7 years with only one album and no tours. Then you look at Megan and Doja Cat, who came after her, and they're on their third albums and headlining tours. Cardi is definitely not wrong. Every time I turn around, Joe is coming at her or Meg. It's been weird. Enough is enough. And Cardi always trying to play the victim. Joe gives way more light to her music than it deserves. It's not wrong for people to keep pointing out that her and her team are scared to put out another album. Get in the effing booth. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, then check out this next video.